Here's the two options. You only have two choices. Either life is sourced in the material world or life is sourced in the spirit world. Those are the only two choices. If you think that life is sourced in the material world, in other words, if you think you are essentially material, or just a grown-up germ, all molecules, if you think you're just molecules, then you're going to be constantly following mammon, because mammon is this world's way of doing it. The other option is to see it as life is actually sourced through the material world, but ultimately from the immaterial world. Life actually comes from the immaterial world, and everything comes from the mind of God. Now, that is a much bigger picture. That's a different way to look at everything. Now, that is the faith of Jesus. That's the way he understood it. That's why he prayed so much, and he prayed hard when big things were happening, and lived his life constantly with an open interface to the immaterial realities, because he knew that the material world gets its origins from the spirit world, from the mind of God, and God is pure spirit. Now, if you see it that way, then that changes the kinds of things you worry about, for one thing, and the kinds of things you pray for. Not that you don't pray for material issues, we should, but you also pray for spiritual issues, and more importantly, often. See, so what he's saying is you can't actually live equally in both with both priorities. The only way to live effectively is to live in the material world, paying attention to the material world, but with a deep understanding that everything comes from God.